No car.
Oh my god!
A severe summer storm with heavy rain, thunder, torrential rain, and strong southeasterly winds swept across southwest Victoria, washing cars and caravans out to sea, forcing hundreds of residents and tourists to evacuate.
Wow.
A severe and unexpected tropical storm hit southwest Victoria on the morning of Thursday, the 15th of January, 2026. Heavy rain and thunder caused rivers and coastal roads to burst their banks, causing flash floods and widespread damage in the Wye River, Kennett River, and Cumberland River areas. Rainfall reached more than 150 millimeters in just a few hours, and a wave of destructive water swept cars and caravans out to sea. Heavy rain and torrential rain in mountainous areas and small river basins caused rivers to burst their banks, causing widespread damage. Several hundred people were displaced by the flooding, and the Wye River, Eries Inlet, and Fairhaven areas suffered widespread power outages. Much of the personal belongings of residents and tourists were swept out to sea by the raging waters. Roads were littered with mud, wrecked cars, and broken trees. One caravan owner said, "The flood took everything away. It was absolute devastation."
Henry, just relax, okay? We're in the car, we're safe.
Residents reported the severity and unexpectedness of the flooding to authorities. They said that a huge volume of water suddenly rushed into the towns and camps with great force. One resident said, "It was like a wall of water coming straight at us, with broken trees and trunks."
Fuck me.
Some residents said they barely managed to escape the path of the flood and save their lives. A child was taken to hospital after being trapped in the flooded area. Fortunately, there have been no reports of missing people so far.
Yeah, it's cafe playground underwater.
The cause of the severe storm and the devastating flood was a tropical low-pressure system with moist ocean air, which caused a large amount of rainfall in a short period of time. Strong winds and concentrated rains moved from the heights towards the rivers and coasts, causing flash floods, rapid river rises, and mudslides. The storm intensified after a heat wave and previous fires, as the dry ground and scorched vegetation were unable to absorb the water.
Probably surf those guys. In front of the river.
While southern and western Victoria are struggling with severe flooding, the state is also facing a massive bushfire crisis. Nearly 10 active fires are still burning, with thousands of hectares of land reported to have been burned. The combination of the floods and fires has made managing the two crises extremely difficult. More than 250 homes have been damaged and dozens of roads have been closed.
Oh, golly. Oh, no. That was radio.
Storms and severe flooding have battered coastal and mountain areas in southwest Victoria, with the worst damage reported along the Cumberland River, Kennet River, Wye River and Lorne Rivers, where rivers quickly overflowed their banks, flooding roads and coastal campsites. These areas are located in the foothills of the Otways, making it possible for heavy rainfall to turn into devastating floods within hours.
Somebody's bucket.
Like a wall of water came down there. Just a wall of water came down.
The rain today.
Large parts of the Great Ocean Rand were completely closed, with only emergency services able to access the area. The Lorne to Skeens Creek route was closed by local authorities due to mudslides, washed out roads, wreckage and fallen trees.
Oh, that's a picnic basket. Oh God. Oh, the debris going down the river. The road will be closed soon.
About 90 local and secondary roads were closed for some time due to severe flooding. Authorities warned that it could take days or even years for roads to fully reopen as the risk of land subsidence, water contamination and infrastructure damage remained. Local authorities have said that damage assessments are still ongoing and that rescue workers, emergency services and volunteers are clearing the affected areas. Citizens and tourists have been urged to avoid travelling to flooded areas until further notice and to follow weather and emergency warnings. Seriously. At the same time, due to the continued risk of fires and the possibility of unstable weather conditions, a state of emergency remains in place in parts of Victoria, and the coming days will be critical and decisive for the state.